And we're live. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Crypto Lifer, where crypto is life. I'm Sam, captain of the ship tonight, and I thought some of you guys think because I'm new to crypto that I would not be on tonight because of Bitcoin's little dip, little diarrhea, ripples, no swelling. But you know what? There's so much amazing information and cool stuff to find out in blockchain every day that price action to scare you away from exploration is the wrong idea, folks. So we're here tonight to bring you back, to let you know that crypto is here for you, and then it's not about panic selling and being scared and worried, and that we're all here together and we're in a big movement and whales are trying to get your money. A lot of crazy things are going on. But have no fear and do not panic, for things will work out in the long run. Cool news to talk about today. Take it easy, First thing I want to start out is BAAKT sees new volume record after Bitcoin price tanks 6%. BAAKT has been doing too hot over the past 24 hours. As of the time of writing this piece, the cryptocurrency is down some 5% on the day, falling from yesterday's peak. BTC hasn't been doing too hot over the past 24 hours. At the time of writing this piece, the cryptocurrency is down 5% on the day, falling from yesterday's peak from 9,250 to 8,700, having lost the key 9,000 support level after holding strong for nearly 2 weeks' time. Despite this decisively bearish price action, which some analysts say is preceding a stronger drop to low 8,000, BAAKT Bitcoin futures market has seen a flurry of activity. Is this a coincidence, you guys think? Because, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. That's what I want to know. So, today's volume so far, 1,741 Bitcoin. That's $15 million. Last traded at 8,895. The trade day progress was 67%, and the current daily back target was 1,976 Bitcoin. That's $17,580,138. This statistic was later corroborated by the exchange itself, who excitedly tweeted, "Today we set a new daily record of 1,756 BAAKT futures contracts added." Wow. Interesting. So BAAKT making big moves today. Bitcoin tends to move when BAAKT tends to move. There's always something going on. We gotta back test it. No pun intended, guys. Bitcoin will never hit 100,000. Gold bug bashes bulls. I already know it's Peter Schiff. I don't even have to look. Yeah, there it is. For the longest time, Bitcoin investors have been shooting for the moon, calling for the Bitcoin price to hit lofty price points like 500,000 and 100,000, like 50,000 and 100,000. The cryptocurrency has the potential to usurp traditional power schema after all, but Peter Schiff, the leading gold investor, doesn't think such appreciation will take place. Bitcoin dumps 25%. I told you it would dump. Bitcoin drops from 100,000 to 75,000. So, Rhythm Trader. Keep dreaming. Bitcoin is never going to hit 100,000. I wonder why he thinks that. Back to what he said before. Plan B has a stock-to-flow scarcity model for Bitcoin, which uses the cryptocurrency stock-to-flow ratio, effectively the inflation rate, and relates it to the Bitcoin's market capitalization. The linear regression model, which produces a 95% R2 statistic lingo for extremely accurate, predicts that Bitcoin's fair value will reach somewhere between 50,000 and 100,000 after May's 2020 halving event. As absurd as this may sound, Plan B's research has also found that Bitcoin also trends towards the fair value indicated by the model with ample time. Stock-to-flow model has a lot of proponents, but not everybody is a fan. There's other people who think that it's way overvalued and the stock-to-flow is wrong, and they're doing a few things. So today, gold plunges after the Dow records a new high. Thursday wasn't a great day for gold holders. During the day's session, the precious metal cratered by its standards, falling by $23 from $490 to $468. This drop came a day after the asset shed $30, implying that a downtrend is forming on gold. Huh. If you followed the crypto news cycle over the past few months, you know the narrative that Bitcoin is digital gold. Will gold follow? Will Bitcoin follow? Will Bitcoin go up or down? It's interesting. I hold some gold, not a lot of gold, and I tend to want to trade gold. It's interesting that the Dow went up too. Well, of course it's going to go up. This is going to happen right now. They're going to put that much money. It's going to create, some prior hyperinflation behavior that looks like deflation. You're going to see the value maybe raise in value, even though they're buying so many assets. They're creating a waterbed, an airbed, so to speak, around the assets. So I figured this would happen. You're going to see the stock market pump up because they're putting so much money out into the system. So where's that money got to go? It's got to make the bubble bigger, The FBI sees crypto becoming a bigger thorn in its side. Testifying in front of the Senate and Homeland Security as part of a hearing on national security, Chris Wray, the director of the United States Federal Bureau, made it plain that his bureau sees cryptocurrency as a threat. More than that, the way in which the integration and adoption of digital currency is currently going, Wray feels that it's going to become a bigger and bigger issue. In addressing this presumed eventuality, Wray was not ready to concede that regulation could play a part in quelling the FBI's concerns. Cryptocurrencies are caught in the middle of a regulatory tug-of-war in the U.S. While not banned or barred, the general sentiment surrounding them is one of suspicion and concern, as highlighted by the attitude taken against Libra. As being in crypto as previously reported, this has also led to the opposite camp, raising fears that the U.S. could be left behind if it does not find a reasonable path to crypto integration. Possibility of being walled off. Wray was careful not to offer up too much on the cryptocurrency situation beyond his own scope, stating, whether or not that is the subject of some kind of regulation, as the response is harder for me to speak to. However, he did go on to add that the FBI is keeping its eye on cryptocurrency, specifically regards to following money through the decentralized financial system, that there is a chance the U.S. could be walled off if it fails to keep up with these new technologies. The counterpoint from Wray came in response to a question posed by Senator Mitt Romney, who with admittedly little knowledge of how cryptocurrencies work, felt that these anonymous transactions need to be dealt with. Again, I talked about this yesterday on my channel, and I was saying how you don't know who has what US dollar right now, but you'd be able to find out basically who has what wallet. So cryptocurrency is like more trackable. I don't think these guys know what cryptocurrency is. I don't know. These debates bug me out. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. A little strange. It's like they're lying to the masses. Like, I don't even, these articles just kind of, I think they're feeding it. I think I know what they're doing when they write this article. They're trying to create a type of brainwashed idea, This is really cool. VC giant Andreessen Horowitz announces free crypto startup school. The 7-week program will focus on a variety of topics, including crypto economics and business models. What is a 16Z crypto startup school? A 7-week program on site in Menlo Park, California. Lectures, workshops on crypto blockchain building and go-to-market. Completely free. Starts February 2020. Applications are now open. According to the announcement, the free program will run for 7 weeks at the 16Z offices in Menlo Park, California, from February 21st through April 3rd, and will include a number of investors from the crypto space. During the course of the program, you will learn about the fundamentals of blockchain technology and why it matters, applications and ideas for the future, as well as the best practices for building a startup in the crypto space. Coursework and lectures will focus on areas including crypto business models, economics, UX, product development, and security. Andreessen Horowitz previously launched a 16Z Crypto, a fund dedicated to investing in blockchain-related companies and tokens. The new fund has made several investments to date, including purchase of 6% of Maker's total supply last year. And that leads us to Maker. Really important, it's part of the DAO. So that's why I included this next article here, kind of as a segue to bring us in. So to bring my subscribers some information so they're not in the dark. Maker DAO upgrade. Multi-collateral DAI and interest on deposits, DAI. Maker DAO, DAO, is set to introduce the multi-collateral DAI update in 10 days. The new version will allow for a basic attention token to be used as collateral in addition to Ethereum ahead of other tokens. The upgrade will also introduce interest on locked up stablecoin. The multi-collateral DAI update is more comprehensive than the name would suggest. Alongside a lineup of new features, it phases out the old single asset DAI as SAI, requiring all users to migrate to the new token within a few months. The update will also introduce interest on deposits. Collateralized debt positions, or CDPs, were also renamed as vaults. I kind of want to go down here to discuss like what these CDPs are and kind of get deep into this, but the community will be required to vote for specific assets to be used in multi-collateral DAI. The decision follows a vote from this summer that identified Ethereum, Augur, Basic Attention Token, and 0x as assets prioritized for inclusion. That would make you also want to purchase these coins. That would let you know that there's utility to these coins because they're being used in the space of the DAO. So with DAI. Earning interest on DAI. The DAI savings rate will be the other core feature of the upgrade. It will allow DAI holders to lock up their tokens and earn interest on DAI itself, potentially reducing their exposure to market volatility. The exact interest percentage will be decided by the community in an upcoming vote. Cyrus Yonesi, risk management leader at Maker Foundation, suggested a DSR of 2% is likely to be competitive with the broader DeFi ecosystem, which currently offers a 6% and dropping savings rate on SAI. Now, this is going to get a little technical. You can skip over this if you don't want to hear it, but if you want to get in and you want to deep dive with me, we're just going to get into MakerDAO a little bit here because it's getting brought up a lot. It's understanding this will help you understand a lot of other things in the space and help you move forward. MakerDAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, so that's what a DAO is. With the Ethereum blockchain, Maker works to minimize the volatility of DAI and its stable token compared to the US dollar, with holders of Maker tokens governing DAI. Now, what I've understood a little bit is that somehow the Maker token is used to keep DAI stable. Let's dive into how that works. As mentioned, DAI is a stable token like Tether. This means that it's a cryptocurrency that has its price stabilized in comparison with the US dollar. The DAI stablecoin system is a decentralized platform running on the Ethereum blockchain that creates the DAI. Maker hopes to use DAI to give everyone the ability to hold money that will maintain its purchasing power since it is stable against the US dollar. With Maker, I wonder what if the US dollar loses value? Will DAI stay stable against that though? You know? Let's watch this 1 minute video. Let's see if it really brings us up to speed here.
DAI is a stablecoin, a cryptocurrency with price stability. Created through borrowing on the Maker platform,
it's pegged against USD, the world's primary reserve currency.
Let's imagine a crypto investor who needs a loan. They can borrow DAI by locking currency into a collateralized debt position, or CDP for short, and at any time reclaim their collateral by returning the borrowed DAI plus an accumulated fee. The stability of DAI is market-based, maintained through modifying the incentives for borrowing and holding DAI. The cost of borrowing DAI becomes more expensive when the price is below its target, whereas if the price rises above target, then the cost of creating new DAI reduces. These forces either increase or decrease the total supply of DAI, focusing it towards its target price and ensuring that it has low volatility. DAI stability is also directly supported by Maker through liquidating CDPs when the underlying collateral falls too far in value. When this happens, the collateral needs to be sold off to cover the outstanding DAI backed by it. This process is carried out by keepers, traders that use programs to scan the blockchain looking for risky CDPs. When a CDP is liquidated, the keeper receives a small reward for triggering the liquidation process, while any excess proceeds are returned to the original borrower. DAI, the next step in money evolution.
I think I understood about like 5% of that. I usually have to watch things like 4 or 5 times and write them down. My subconscious picked up a few things, and obviously you go back. It's as complex as it is as simple as supply and demand, and they're holding the price of DAI due to the collateral position. And as DAI goes down, they liquefy collateral positions and able to keep DAI at a stable price. It's kind of like a moving system that always takes into place what's going on to keep itself regulated. Very interesting. So then you have Maker, right? With Maker, anyone can leverage their assets of Ethereum to generate DAI. After generation, you can use DAI just like you would any other cryptocurrency, including sending and receiving it or holding it for long-term savings. The process of generating DAI also develops the components necessary for a decentralized margin trading platform of a robust nature. Unlike DAI, Maker has a volatile price because of its crucial role with the Maker platform and its supply mechanics. Maker is essential for the proper functioning of the Maker platform, since it is a utility and a governance token, along with a recapitalization resource. Maker is used to pay fees on the collateralized debt position, the CDPs, used for generating DAI. Once the fees are paid, the Maker is burned. Holders of Maker are able to vote on business logic and risk management for the Maker system. What problem does DAI hope to solve? With DAI, the team at Maker hopes to overcome the extremely volatile prices of cryptocurrency. In the white paper, the team cites examples like Bitcoin falling 25% in one day or rising more than 300% in 1 month. The team at Maker DAO feels that the stable digital assets are necessary to let blockchain technology reach its full potential. Because of this, it introduced DAI, which is backed by collateral. So, DAI remains stable with the CDPs that Maker uses to incentivize external actors and autonomous feedback mechanisms to stabilize DAI's value. You know, it's kind of it's quite interesting, man. Like, people that come up with this stuff, they sit in their brain. Wow. So what are the use cases? The DAI stablecoin white paper team outlines numerous potential uses for DAI referred to as the addressable market. Those in prediction markets are using gambling applications who already face a large amount of risk due to their predictions and can minimize the potential additional risk by conducting transactions with a stable token instead of a volatile cryptocurrency. I see what you're saying. Like, we can place bets with DAI instead of placing bets with like Bitcoin, or I see what he means. Maker DAO introduced the DAI stablecoin system, which allows for cryptocurrency with a stable value pegged to the United States dollar. It allows users to invest in and take full advantage of the cryptocurrency without worrying about market volatility to the same extent that they would with unstable cryptocurrencies. But like, what about the dollar becoming unstable? You know, it's kind of interesting. I'm making it, you know, something you have to think about, but you know, you're pegging it to something that maybe not, you don't want to peg it to. So I'll be branding the channel. Anyone wants to make me a logo, let me know if you're into graphic design, but I'm working with someone right now. This is very basic. We're just beginning Crypto Lifer, trying to get like the basic layout, but I just kind of had the idea. I love the little rocket ships and stuff like that, and could see this on a shirt or a hat, something like that. And we're going to do a bunch of different designs. We're going to work through them, but yeah, we're going to rebrand the channel. We're moving forward. We're moving forward. Charles Hawkinson's came out today, and he's talking about Shelley testnet, and I just want to play a little bit.
We can track 3 metrics from that. One, we can track the total amount of transactions that have occurred from Genesis block to a new address. Each time that occurs, that's a many to one transaction. That's an indication of a unique restoration event. So basically somebody's restored their wallet. The second we can track is the total percentage of things in the UTXO that have been rotated over from live addresses in the UTXO. And the third thing we can track is the total amount of ADA that's been rotated. So these are 3 things that we're super, super excited to take a look at and basically get a sense of whether they work or not. And it's going to be a lot of fun to, you know, basically see what those numbers come out to be. Now, as I said, we're going to run this incentivized testnet snapshot, this kind of trial run for probably about a week, 2 weeks, somewhere in that time frame. And this will give us a lot of data, and then we'll kind of get a sense of who's having issues. We suspect we're going to get a tsunami wave if we launch on the 14th. On the 15th, of people saying, I forgot my keywords, what do I do? Or I entered them, they're not working. The Zendesk is going to be pretty busy that day. And, this is why we're doing it, is kind of wake people up and say, hey, you need control of your money and you need to make sure you actually wrote these credentials down. So it's a great thing for our users. It's going to be a lot of fun to actually deploy this. This is the first time we've ever deployed the new Daedalus with the new wallet backend with Jorm and Gander together. So that's going to be really cool to actually bring out.
So, I mean, you can obviously watch this video by yourself, but I'm just a huge fan of Cardano, ADA, Shelley Testnut, everything that they're doing. I met Charles Hawkinson's, and that, I get, after meeting someone like that and, being in the same place, feeling how respectful of a human is, how intelligent he is, listening to hear him speak, the man just, doesn't say, doesn't mess up like me. Like, the guy is just, he's impeccable, man. He's unreal. I was blown away, actually. Blown away. Something that I'm looking to buy into right now, just, again, this isn't financial advice, but I'm always looking at a coin. I try to give you guys a coin every time I go live here. But yeah, so this right here is what's called hidden bullish divergence. You have the price action, swing low to swing low, is higher, but swing low to swing low here is lower, and that's on the daily with what's called chills USDT. It was at 1300 literally when I started the stream, and it's a very small coin, only 1 cent and 0.3 of a cent. So it already went up 1/100th of a cent and a half in the last 20 minutes. About a percentage gain on that. I think this is something in this horrible downturn today that's worth grabbing up. If any coin you're looking into, CHZ. I'm looking at the USDT pair, but you could even get into the BTC pair if you want to get down. Something I'm noticing now too is there's a little green action going on with Ripple. Maybe Ripple will bounce here. That was very oversold on the daily. Very oversold in the 12-hour. Extremely oversold on the 4-hour. And actually, that's a double bottom. It's funny how these things really play out. Like, that is literally a double bottom, and it shoots up. So a lot of patterns actually play out on the RSI as well as up here in the price action. Yeah. Try to see what we're looking at here. I mean, it was a rising wedge, as you can see. I drew it on a different time frame. That's why it's like not perfect. You really do want to stay on the wicks if you can. If you're wicking up here, you want to wick down here, I generally like to be on the bars, but yeah. But I'd love to see, it's got some good buy action here. Not as many sell orders. Hopefully this wall will win. But you never know. There could be bots just, But yeah, free crypto school. So what do we go over, guys? We went over, there's a free crypto school. What will happen in gold? We had the Dow hitting all-time highs. BAAKT setting new records. FBI worried about crypto. And we went over Dow, MakerDAO, and try to do a little deep dive into what it really was and how the DAO system works with the DAI. And also Fiverr. If you want to get something made, I'm using Fiverr.com. Voiceovers, someone to edit a reel for you, anything really, from visual art to music made, anything that you would need, usually for like a commercial or something you're doing, like a logo, graphic design, all that stuff. Go to Fiverr.com. I left a link in my description below. Check it out, man. If you use my referral link, I get hooked up. I just want to let you know, and it would help me out and help my channel out. So check it out. But that's it. Yeah, not much else to go over. We could check out Bitcoin. Why not just check Bitcoin out? See what little bitty bit is going to do, or what I think it could do, or what the charts say it's going to do. Bitcoin, USD Tether, and Binance. Oof. Okay. I'm going to delete all my old lines here. It gets messy sometimes. Let's see what we got. On the 4-hour, which some people don't even like to be too valid on, but it's kind of what I trade in my group. A lot of us trade in the 4-hour. So I got 2 touches basically. I mean, yeah, that's pretty flat. So I can touch both of those there on that edge. And I can touch that for sure. So it's 3 touches, which is a valid trend line. And then this is just strange. It's kind of, I want it to end up in a falling wedge type. There's 2 touches there and 2 touches there. So now we got 4 touches. So that is a falling wedge, which is a 68% chance of a break to the upside. I'd like to see us hold here at 8,800, 8,700, possibly 8,760. We do have, we go back. So here I see really strong support, right? Strong support right here. Bam, little support right here. So got a really good support right here. We got some resistance up here. Some resistance right here and heavy resistance right here. Okay. Let's see what we're looking at now. All right. So we're breaking through all the moving averages. Just horribly bearish. Don't like to see that. Would love if we had gotten caught by one of these and just saved. Some people like to put the 377 EMA, and they, yeah. Well, I just saw something I want to add to the channel here. Could a potential whale extinction be good for Bitcoin? I mean, I guess so. What is this? Cheese Wizards? Cheese Wizards partners with DLive to promote adoption? Cheese Wizards offering 300,000 Lino as awards DLive streamers for their communities, helping to grow the current tournament, which already has a prize pool of 120,000 Ethereum. Lino tokens provide an incentive for DLive users, as well as a future dApps program on the Lino network, which plans to launch its mainnet this quarter. DLive partners with Cheese Wizards. Huh. I've never even heard of this. Lino, Cheese Wizards. Gamers who want to try Cheese Wizards have until November 12th to pick up their own wizard before the summoning period ends and the tournament's championship round begins. Huh. I have no idea what that is. If you guys want to check it out, hit Cheese Wizards on Sludge Feed. Check it out. I just got me a little, sorry, it threw me off here. Back to Bitcoin. All right, so we broke through all the moving averages here. The 21, the 50, the 80, the 100, and the 200. Not looking that great. And then we have a trend line here that we're trying to desperately hold. Be nice if we bounced. What if we bounce up in this range? Bring us all the way back to 91. All the way down. All the way back. And then could we break this line here? Right? And is there any support? There's some support here. Right there. Got a little support, but anywhere we are, any support below, like right there. Damn, there's just not, I guess right there. And like there's support like right where we're at. Like strong support. See that line there at 8,800. That 8,800 line. Because you see these guys went up, hit it. And then boom, bounce. So, and then here we kind of had a bounce too. Yeah, and then right here, it was resistance, and then it was support here. So that line there is support as well. Huh. We broke through that, you know. Yes, here's another line of support right there. So we need to hold that at 8,600. Definitely need to hold 8,600. We need to hold 8,600 right there. Boom. We need to hold it. Desperately need to hold it. There's another level of support here. 8,290, 8,300. maybe a little up there too. So we need a whole 8600. It's a chance we break through this trend line, keep going. But yeah, I'm still learning here. Let's see, the RSI is low. It's getting down below into the lowland, so it's good news. And this is getting tight. Yeah. I guess I'll throw some. I can throw the Bollinger Bands on there. Ever used that before, but I'm starting to learn how they work. So John Bollinger, bro, and they're tightening up, which means there's gonna be a move. See how tight they got here? We went down. We went up. See how tight they got here? We went down. So yeah, when the Bollinger Bands get close together, you know we're in for a movement. I mean, there it was, right? Boom, boom, we got close. So I guess maybe we need to wait for them to set a little bit more. See how wide they get from this move. I don't know how lagging they are, or how, I've never truly studied them 100%. But yeah, I just wanted to check in, see what they look like. But yeah, Bitcoin, man. As far as I'm concerned, it needs to hold 8,600. That's all I can say. If you want to short it, you put a short right here, 85, 70, 85, 60, maybe even lower 80, because you don't want to just catch a wick. You really want to get it. 84.80 drops to 84.80. It's a chance you get to 8,300, and you get 8,300. You can get to like 7,900. So there's possible shorting potentials up here, if that's your thing, if that's what you want to do. Yeah, but that's it, guys. Go to my Twitter, follow me at CryptoLifer33. Appreciate that. Something's actually going on with Twitter for me today. Like, I can't see it. No idea why. Spinning around. Been doing it all day. But yeah, check me out at CryptoLifer33. I put polls up there. I like to joke around, like to be free on Twitter. Talk a little bit. Could Bitcoin spike back up to 9,000 at 8,828? We're pretty close. That would be amazing. But yeah, check out Chills, CHZ. I think it's going to bounce off this hidden bullish divergence that we got right here. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Please hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And thank you. And remember, crypto's life. There's nothing else. The Crypto Lifer really appreciates every one of my subscribers. Please hit the bell, hit the like button, support me. It means a lot. Have a wonderful night, and be safe.